Welcome back everyone, Mudford here. Out in my backyard, we got some chickens running around here. We've had this set up for our chickens for quite a while. It's like a 8x10 shed. We got nesting boxes and it's just all set up for the chickens, insulated and everything for them for the winter. And we have a side pen for them where they can be in. It's got boards buried to protect them so nothing can dig in real easy. It's kind of grown over right now because we were without chickens for a while because of this. So we've got this door set up so at night when the chickens go in to roost, you can pull on this cable from over here, let it go down to the, switch it to this hook, and the door is shut. You can come out in the morning, hook it there, and then the door is open. Pretty simple. It's worked pretty good for us for quite a while. But when I was gone away at Rocky Mountain Race Week, my daughter had a little problem. She was too lazy or too forgetful, left it open, and we had a raccoon or something, we're guessing it was a raccoon, go in and killed all of our chickens. So this is our new batch. We don't want that to happen again. So I got on the Jungle website and I ordered this. It's an automatic chicken coop door. And we're going to go ahead and get the other one off and get this on, and I'll show you how it works. Hopefully this will take care of our problems with that because we can set it to open and shut when we want it to. It'll open up in the morning, shut in the evening, and it has a sensor. That's what this is, to make sure it doesn't crush any chickens in the door. I'm going to go ahead and get this old door off and out of the way. Just got some screws going into here. And then we'll just mount the new one and we'll see how it looks. There's one side. That setup was extremely simple, but it actually worked really good. Just gonna put that up here out of the way now. We'll get the new door mounted on. Okay, this isn't ideal because this is a metal shed, so we got some space here where it's gonna get some water in, but we're not gonna worry too much about that. It actually missed the ribs, but I think it'll be okay. You don't want to put these too tight because you'll bend the plastic. We got some really curious chickens here. Probably put it on a little crooked too, but we're not going to worry too much about that. The only ones that'll see this are the chickens. So I'm just going to go ahead now and get this sensor mounted. This is just like for your garage door. And if a chicken's blocking this, then it won't shut. So I got to get that mounted, and then we just have to hook the power up, and I think that's all we got to do. We'll test it out then. So I plugged my cord into the outlet that I have inside for my water pump, for my watering setup, and just hooked it up. We got power and it works. The sensor, I just mounted at the bottom with 2 screws going right across the door, and you can adjust the sensitivity if you need to. We'll test it and I'll show you. So it's going up, it doesn't care. Go ahead and raise it up. Then when we're shutting it, oh, it doesn't like that, so it goes back up. So we hit the test button again to lower it. Now there's a bunch of stuff that comes with this. This is a battery backup, which we're not going to use. We have a generator if we lose power. So we'll be fine, and I think this must be for a solar panel. Not sure, don't care. It does come with a rain shield, and we're gonna mount it here, but you gotta space it out so the door has room to go up behind it. So I'm gonna figure out where I want that and drill some holes that had holes to the outside, and I want my holes to line up with the ribs on the metal. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down, do that real quick. I'm just gonna drill 2 holes through the plexiglass here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the screws and install it. Okay, I got the rain shield installed, spaced out so that the door can slide up behind it. The first thing I did was I had that in the way, and I had to slide it over just a little bit because the door hit it and stopped. So I have the clock set up, and I have the timer set for it to open at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. and we're just going to go with that for now. You can also do it by light, but I didn't want to mess with that yet. And you can also use remotes, but you can't really see if it opens or shuts with the location of this, so probably won't use those yet. Haven't really looked at them. I am going to put a board in here because this just isn't quite right for them. So I want to get it here so that it can step over this easier and not like trip over it when they're going through. It does look a little short. They're really going to have to duck down, but just the way it is.